Good morning, and welcome to Enlightened Fitness, where first we'll use high-intensity bodyweight interval training to cultivate the body of a tantric sex god. A lot of fun there. And then we're going to use guided meditation to cultivate both the heart and mind of a Buddha. Let's get started. Today's workout is only going to be about 2 circuits lasting approximately 2.5 minutes. All the questions you have about the guided meditation and all the questions you have about the exercises and even all the questions you have about nutrition are answered in the links below this video. So make use of them. There's a tremendous amount of free, useful resources. It's imperative that we warm up. And by the way, there are beginning, intermediate, and advanced versions of every exercise I'm practicing today, so be sure to look up the tutorials if this is new to you. If this isn't new to you, I'm not going to bore you with stuff you already know. Let's warm up by doing 2 repetitions of Indian-inspired 12-phase sun salutation. Alright, the body's warmed up. First circuit. Let's do legs and lungs. Let's do pressing exercise. There are many to choose from. Next, let's do core and cardio. Let's do some rows. Some pulling exercises. Okay, welcome to second circuit. Let's do some legs and lungs. Let's press. Core and cardio. Let's pull. Woof. Fini. I'm going to take a moment to move my yoga blanket. Whoops. I want to fall over, because then the cat would laugh at me. Water, beverage of choice. Oh. There are many ways to sit. Those sitting choices and instructions are presented to you in the sitting tutorial and the links below the video. Let's sit erect, left palm in lap, palms up, left hand in lap, palms up, right hand in lap, and left palm, right hand palms up, thumbs do not touch. Today we're going to swing back and forth on a pendulum between loving kindness meditation and the wisdom of letting go meditations. Let's begin with loving kindness that wishes to lavish everyone with wisdom so that they may live their life better. On the in-breath, we're going to silently, mentally ask a rhetorical question. On the out-breath, we're going to relax. That's our only job. Some people call it a reading meditation or a mentally silent reciting meditation. I don't care what you call it, as long as you do it, because it really works. We could ask, what are some of the ways one could benefit from wisdom? That's too many syllables, and we'll turn blue trying to ask that on the in-breath. So we're going to reduce that to 3 syllables and ask, how wise good? How wise good on the in-breath, releasing on the out-breath. Now we're going to ask, and these questions aren't answered by our conscious mind, they're answered by our subconscious mind. We're going to ask, what could it feel like if I now experience great wisdom right now? Or we're going to ask that in a 3-syllable context or format, which is, how wise feel? How wise feel on the in-breath, releasing on the out-breath. We all have selfish tendencies. It's foolish to indulge them. It's also foolish to ignore them. So we're going to find the middle path, which is to use them. We're going to use our self-interest to cultivate interest in some others, and then all others, like the concentric rings generated by throwing a rock into a calm pond. Now to me, on the in-breath, give wisdom on the out-breath. These are non-affirmations, these are merely intentions, expressions of our will. Now to some, give wisdom. Now to all, give wisdom. might feel yourself begin to calm down at this point. We don't want anyone slipping through the floorboards, so we change our wording. Now to each give wisdom. Now we reduce that to just the one syllable version, each wise. Now we're going to, the pendulum swings to the left. Now we're going to practice the wisdom of letting go. Some people call this the union of awareness letting go. Some people call this Dzogchen. Some people call this Lo Rig. Some people call this Vipassana. Some people call this Zen. Some people call this Chan. Some people call this Jhana. It don't matter what you call it. It matters if it works. Going back to the 3 syllables on each breath. What's seeing? Releasing. Releasing is not pushing away. It's just making the most of the natural processes that already occur on every out-breath. What's seeing? Releasing. What hearing? Releasing. What feeling? Releasing. How could this be funny? In the Anapanasati Sutta, the correlation is made between concentration, contemplation, peace, and joy. They all are bundled together. Doing these simple contemplations is like free psychotherapy. Grin with lips, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. Let's reduce it down to 1 syllable on each breath. This ease. This is our way of noticing whatever spontaneously manifests in our awareness. Ease is our relaxation response. This ease. pendulum swings to the right. And now we return to our focus upon loving kindness. This time, the love that gives peace. In breath, out peace good. Out breath, releasing. In breath, out peace, feel. Out breath, releasing. In breath, now to me. Out breath, give great peace. Now to some, give great peace. Some is great. We can focus on those who love us, those who hate us, those who don't care, relatives, friends, neighbors, whoever's skittering through our awareness in the moment. Now we turn our attention to everything, being, and phenomena in this world, and in all worlds, and every universe. Now to all, give great peace. Now to each, give great peace. Let's make it simple now. Just one syllable on each breath. Each, peace. Pendulum swings to the left. We return to the Mahamudra of awareness and letting go. First we play with contrived awareness. What's seeing? Releasing. What hearing? Releasing. What feeling? Releasing. We're going to take a quick trip to the Mahamudra of bliss and letting go, simply by asking, how could this be funny? Grin with cheeks. Releasing. We return now to awareness and letting go, this time focusing on spontaneous awareness, whatever spontaneously pops into the bubble of our awareness. Noticing, relaxing. Let's reduce it to one syllable on each breath. This ease. It can be tempting to try to place these techniques in the cubby holes of terminology that you are already familiar with. Resist that urge, for if you indulge it, it will give your preconceptions rule over these techniques, and that never ends well. Let us declare our freedom from the tyranny of our preconceptions. The only test of the teachings is not whether they are familiar, but whether they are effective. The pendulum swings to the right, and we return to the loving kindness that helps others to love others. In breath, how love good. Out breath, releasing. How love feel releasing. Give to me love for all. Give to some love for all. Give to all love for all. Give to each love for all. Each love. Our pendulum swings to the left. Awareness and letting go. What's seeing, releasing. What hearing, releasing. What feeling, releasing. How could this be funny? Grin with eyes, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. This is How joy good, releasing. Joy feel, releasing. Now to me, give great joy. Now to some, give great joy. Now to all, give great joy. Now to each, give great joy. Each joy. What's seeing, releasing. What hearing, releasing. What feeling, releasing. How could this be funny? Grin with lips, releasing. Grin with cheeks, releasing. Grin with eyes, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. This is That concludes this morning's 24-minute guided meditation. At this point, you should feel very mellow, very centered, and surprisingly resilient and resourceful. I invite you to join me in a set of gentle geriatric yoga called Untying the Heart's Knots. Please lace your hands behind your tush. Please open your chest. Twist gently to the left. Why give wise? Releasing. Please reverse. Now to each, give wisdom. Back to center. Please release the hands. Please lace them in the lap. Please swing them out and overhead. Please bend to the left. Why give peace? Releasing. Please reverse. Now to each, give great peace. Back to center. Let's make our way into downward facing fetal position. This is also known as child's pose.
Give to each, love for all. Please curl your hands and fists. Place your hands upon the blanket just above the knees as if you were to punch the floor.
Straighten your arms. Allow the momentum to carry you into a seated samurai, which is also known as lion pose. Please lace your hands behind your tush. Please open your chest. Please drop your head, roll your gaze up. What seeing, releasing. What hearing, releasing. What feeling, releasing. Please release your fingers. Please cup your palms, press them together before the upper third of your heart. So the center of your palm, please press the center of your palms above, before the upper third of your heart. Please relax your shoulders down, twist to the left. While I give joy, releasing. Back to center, relax the shoulders down, twist to the right. Now to each, give great joy. Back to center, relax the shoulders down. Let's come forward into a hands and knees position like we're going to scrub the floor. Cat, cow. Now to each, give comfort. Jaw relaxed. Let's stand up and place our weight upon the major and minor ball of each foot behind the big and little toes. Let's put a subtle bend in our knees. Let's pitch our hips forward. Let's place our hands behind our tush. Let's open our chest, drop our head, roll our gaze up. How could this be funny? Grin with lips, releasing. Noticing, relaxing. Okay, let's perform 2 repetitions of Indian-inspired 12-phase sun salutation. By this virtue may now accomplish the spontaneous, habitual, easy, and effective mastery of Buddha's mental yogas, of wisdom, love, peace, love, and joy, and now lead every living being without exception to this ground. May everyone be healthy, wealthy, and happy. May everyone practice skillfully and joyfully. May everyone accomplished and resilient in this life. and then help many others do likewise. For truly that is the meaning of life. Om Mani Padme Hum. Let's conclude with 2 repetitions of Vietnamese-inspired vows. May I always be cared for throughout all my lives by the Buddha of compassion emanating as my kind teacher. And as such may I always enthusiastically and joyfully tread this excellent path praised by the conquerors. My friends, I thank you for your time and your kind attention. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Om Mani Padme Hum. Before we go, I would remind you to click the subscribe button as well as the like button and the share buttons. Remember, the links below the video, one of them will take you to the registration page so that you can register. Hello, Department of Redundancy Department, so that you can register for the next series of weekly webinars. When do they begin? Monday, the 6th of May. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.